I'm still at that perch. Look at the ground, right? It's an A-frame, and then you got this one's a double. Right, you got the whole place here, and it's just it's two. So you got one. Oh no, it's one. There's gotta be another one around here. What do you want to bet if we look, we'll find another one? And I swear it might not be. There's one right there. One big boy. The structure's up in the sky. You can't be sitting here all by yourself. There's no way. There's always, or sometimes if he is, like, at least it'll look like someone else is here because he'll have two spots for himself. And that's amazing to me that there's only one right there. I don't think these are rogues. You know, what do we know about that stuff? I make half of that stuff up because of the way it seems. I don't make it up, but I make it up based on repetition. Same thing every time. It never changes. There's no doubt about it. I'll bet you that's the big purchase right there. Look at the parallel, you guys. How many times I said that where you can put a beer on it? Just go in your woods and find a parallel in the woods like that. I bet you won't. And if you do, you got Bigfoots. Isn't that cool? It's that simple. No tree falls parallel in the woods and stays like that completely off the ground. It's not possible. The chances are like winning the lottery, basically. Look at this ravine. I do not know where I am. I really don't know. Give me a second. Look at that. Wait. And it doesn't end with that. It's all in that, you know, the old, you know, what I call witchy trees, even though it's not here. And then down below it is all kinds of underneaths. Huge pine cone piles. Huge pine cone piles. Pine cones, pine cones, pine cones everywhere. And it's all marked. And everything's teepeed in. See that? The whistles today were out of control. I got a couple on camera you'll hear, but I'll never be able to explain what happened today. And I can't say definitely, but I'm almost positive I have not been under the influence of these guys today. I think. I gotta see what time it is. I'm almost sure. Now, when I get home and watch this video, if there's things on there I don't remember, I'm gonna really, really lose it. What I'll do is I'll come back here and do it again. I'll just never turn the camera off because I want to see what's going on. Excuse me. Allergies. I got, believe it or not, that's allergies. Last 2 days are brutal on my nose. Where you're like, your eyes just water constantly. Look at the piles of sticks down there at the bottom. Signal because I'm inside. I am inside something. I remember zooming on that. You guys remember? I zoomed through there from out there, and I was like, look at the one leaning on the... This is a mind blower. Let me get through here. They were all just right here, just now. So I came here, and of course there's not a sound now, and I can't see them. Bigfoot. Excuse me. Look at that thing. There's human cuts there. Look at that. Look how old that is, unless they're making it look like it. No, it's a cut. I've seen them set up fake fireplaces before. I think there might have been a trail here like 40, 50 years ago on this side. I don't know. Which is fine because it goes out that way. But I'm just getting into where they start. Right here. Look how old that is though. There's no sign of a fire there at all. Like, it's been so long. There's nothing. Look at that seat. It's even the old stick he used. Look at that marshmallow stick. Whoa. Sorry guys, I don't know what just happened. I zoomed way in by accident. So if I just cut it and started over, you know why. Look. The old marshmallow stick is still there. It's been basically, yeah, quartz, beautiful quartz. Beautiful quartz. Keeping that. Right there. I gotta give them a bunch of gifts. I'll put that quartz right with the gifts. Just looks a little bit blatant to me. Why would there be another one here? No, there's not. I don't know what that is. It's right on the edge of where their world starts. And I'm not seeing. Do you remember in the other video? I'm like, oh, the structure goes like this. I'm like, I messed up at first, but I was like, it goes like this and comes down. And there was like all this stuff going on. I'm trying to find that. My trail up. That happened today. See, that looks like Bigfoot to me, because it looks like a person, but in like an excess. But I don't think so, because this is right on a game trail, and I don't think that they. Another one, an older one, probably the same one. He pooped within feet of himself on different occasions, I'm guessing. The Bigfoots bury it. You guys have dug up poop now so many times. On their perches, like next to their perch, or sometimes even on the perch, but buried. It's like they're not allowed to leave the perch. So as they have to go potty, they just do it right there, it seems like. I don't know. Yes, I do. He's right there. She's right there. Whoa! This is good. We need this, you guys. I hope it actually rains. That was crazy wind that just came through. Look at this. See, old is good. You come to a tree that's 250 years old, which is exactly what that is. And this could be a good thing. You know, it's no different than the storybooks. You know, that's where they get all that stuff from, you guys. I never would have thought it, but after doing this, I'm like, it's all real. All the movies, everything's real. Let me start this over. All right, so I cut through some trails. I'm still on the river. Well, it's back there somewhere. It's right there. But I walked down the path more, and I came here. Look at this. 300 years old. About 300 years, I would say. I mean, that's a huge caliber tree, guys. You know, it's huge. You can't tell in the video. Blatant. Okay. They don't heavily mark here. That's the crazy part. It makes me wonder which ones they are. Although they do, you know, you just have to look for it very hard. And let me tell you, I've been looking harder than I may have ever, because I can feel them. Yeah, you probably can't see it, but I know they're here. I got goosebumps big time. And it's just bizarre, because you know, they're so safe here. You gotta think about it. The only people they deal with are the people that walk down the path. And so far today, there has been nobody. You know, they're not gonna come. The path's, you know, 100 feet that way. They're not gonna come in here. You know, ever. The deer certainly do, though. I think it's the deer. It looks like a crop circle more than it does the deer. Nothing's really matted all the way. That's what the weird part is. And then I see this thing. Look at that tire. Wow, I bet you, like, 50 years ago or something, there was a tire swing. It's actually stuck like that. Isn't that bizarre? Look at that. It's stuck in the ground. You'll never get that out. So I have to assume tire swing, but it's also kind of weird. You know what I mean? There was a deer stand here, it looks like, a really long time ago. It's part of the ground as well. I believe that was a deer stand at some point. I don't even know why you would bother with this. You could just climb up there and just lean yourself in there. You wouldn't even need one. See how that's broken and pushed in there? These are the things that I'm looking real hard for. You know, it's broken right there. And then it's weaved in there, you know, it's pushed in there. And it's a trident, an unorthodox trident in a sense. See it? There's three, you just can't see it. And it's broke, you know what I mean? This is all them. They've been around this tree probably for a long, long time. You know, leaner, see it? Perfect leaner. Leaner. But no crazy structures because we're not in the pine trees. They only like to do their crazy structures with the pine trees. Or like in a forest, so aspens will do it too. And then of course if you're on the East Coast, you have all kinds of different beautiful trees there. Here's where that tree's leaning out, so blatant. This is how Bigfoot walks. Look at that. In here. Somewhere this tree's leaning out here. There's all kinds of insides. They never stop the whole way through. I don't know where that tree is because I came in from a long walk, but from behind it. Oh, that's the tree there. So blatant. So I walked. See how that just is peeled out from all its comfort in there. Nothing in the world could have made that tree like that except Sasquatch. And then you walk through here. That's where they love to walk. They're always cover, conceal. Remember that, guys. Sasquatch, 90% of the time, cover, conceal, always. So if we were all dead, for some reason, they'll still walk in there and hide because they're hiding from each other. There's many different ones, and I don't know why. But apparently certain ones go off, fight certain ones. I don't know. Is it a fist fight? Do they kill each other? I don't know. I just know it. Oh, look at that. That's the best shot I've ever had of up there. Let me do a new clip. Hold on. Look at that. You guys, look at this. If you can look at that and think anything else except that a forest being did it, you got to turn my channel off. You just got to, please. I can feel you, and I don't want you here. You know, maybe I'll go hit baseballs with you, but as far as this subject goes, I don't want you looking at it. You're not supposed to. You can, but it's just, you're affecting all of us in negative ways. So not only is that an X that has an incredible arch from the side when you look at it, okay? It's kind of double. Look at that, Eileen. There you go. Eileen loves those now because, well, I'm putting words in her mouth, but since she found an incredible one in the UK, and I've been duplicating it ever since. Well, I've shot 500 of them before that, but now, ever since I saw her incredible X, and of course it has the fork always. I can't help but to mention Eileen because this is something that's happening in the UK, you guys. Look at, you see this? Sorry to go on here, but I want people to understand how serious of a thing this is. There's millions and millions of creatures living in the forest right next to your house, and you don't want to know about it? You're so beyond brainwashed in this society. It's hard to even talk on this camera right now. Like the spot out. Look at the third. There's a double that comes up underneath it. Well, it looks like there's another structure below it. Can't tell, it might just be like a leaner, but it's a confirmation that if you were to walk there, and then go up beyond, which is a couple miles just to get to the top. Unbelievable. Check this out. Now, I didn't walk any of the path. I was way in there the whole time, but so blatant. Look how it's twisted. It didn't break. It was literally, excuse me, twisted recently. And I've shown you that I don't know how many times, and then walked past it and showed you the best Bigfoot worlds there is. They did that. That's their break, and it turns you right into one of their little spots. They just happen to share with a bunch of deer right there. I had to back up for this one. What you doing? Good girl. Oh, she's drinking, you think? Oh, yeah. What's in that cave? Hi, good girl. It's okay. It's okay, don't hurt yourself. It's okay, I'll move. What is, there's a cave in there, and she's got her head there. Why? I can't see past her, but there's a cave in there. It's gotta be the water. Yeah, she's drinking. Just went back to drinking, she didn't care. X. This is them right there. I'd love to see the footprints in there. I'm telling you, Sasquatch don't step in that crap. Has it happened before? Yeah, but it's just not a common practice where they just walk into the mud. I'm telling you, it's like anything. They don't want any. They don't want to walk in the mud. Little kid, the younger guys might want to, but adults, we don't want to walk in the mud. We will. It's actually fun if we know we can jump in like the lake or the pond next to it, But to walk in the mud and then just go back up there, like you don't want to do that. And it's not about just not leaving evidence. It's just simply they don't want to walk in the mud. And it's happened. I've gotten them. Other people have gotten them. We've seen them all over the world, actually. But they're far and few in between. You're seeing, one out of 200 days of mine, one out of, once out of a lifetime for somebody else. Like it's just, I don't know. They don't walk in the mud. Look at that. It was way, way, way out there. Way out there. This road ain't half bad, I'll tell you. It's not, you have to go slow, but 400 miles of Sasquatch is what that is. You guys, it goes 400 miles back that way, and it looks like that. It never stops. It's crazy. Yeah, you can try to figure it out. Go ahead, I don't care. Good luck. It's not the only 400-mile dirt road in the X right across. Look at that. So that's what I showed you coming in. Look at this. I never looked to their side because I'm so drawn over into that stuff. But this is why you know for sure it's them. There's your X. Perfectly beautiful X. And then there's another one right there. This is across from that Magnus right there. And you got your field goal right there. There's a field goal, right? And then there's another X. I think I just saw another X. Did I just see another X? And then there's, it's kind of an X. It's just another field goal. Boom. So I think that's talking about coming up the hill. It just shows you how they travel. They come straight up through the stuff. No problem at all. And they go that way. And it starts to get crazy right there. It means you're really close. And I will go back. I'm going to go back and I'm going to show you. I guarantee you back there is something crazy. Hey, look at the structures coming out. I love this. I filmed this once, but I'll do it again because it is so good. You just know they're up right there. They love looking down at this road. Look, this happened since I've been here. It's so blatant, the spot in there. It's just like the river area. It's so fascinating when I get these glimpses. You won't be able to see them, but that's all I do is stare in there, and it's an amazing thing. And these people have no idea. They have no idea that right on that river. Now it's the same river where I filmed that wigwam thing, but it's miles towards town, and it's the same thing. In certain spots, and I can't figure out why they pick certain spots and others. I don't know if it's random or if there's something special about those spots, but I wish I could really show you in those woods right there, because it's just happening right there. I can't explain it. I've had an amazing day today. I don't know if I'll put this up in the video somewhere, but as you look in these places along the river, it took me literally 100 times passing here thinking there's nothing. I swear to God, and I'm really good at this, you guys. 100 times, maybe more, because I pass this every day, and I'm just like, nah, I'm like, yeah, I'm like, no, I'm like, yeah, no. I'm like, every second I go, I see something, I'm like, there's that. So it finally hit me, I'm like, there's too many things,
And then when you start to look at read the structures, like literally read them, like the one I showed you back there, the field goal. It's coming out into the middle of the road, you guys. You know, I don't know if they don't understand that I just can't walk on that property.